So we're here on another site of a very little project that we have going on over here. Got my trailer back here, of course, and today's job is actually a drainage job. One of our clients here has some really big water issues, and we have really big problems when we're mowing the lawn in that far corner of the property because it is always like muddy, slushy, wet. We can never get a mower in that corner. We always have to weed whack the entire thing, and it's pretty annoying, to be honest. So anyways, it's something that he obviously sees that is a problem and something that he wanted to take care of. So we're here today taking care of that. Let me show you guys what we got going on. Got our 1 yard of 3/4 inch clean gravel, just to show you guys this is basically what is used for all sorts of drainage jobs. It's literally 3/4 inch stone, clean, no sand, no minus, no dust, just clean stone. So it's able to drain, you know, very easily in French drains, dry wells, whatever it is that you're doing. So let's go on back and let's see what we got going on over there. By the way, this is one of our maintenance clients, one of our newest maintenance clients. He actually signed up with us because he saw our ad on Facebook, sent him over an estimate online, never even met him. He approved it, and actually he paid in full for the year. Very nice guy, very cool guy, and I actually really like him. He's always just keeping in touch, you know, following up in a good way. So really nice guy. So let's check out what we're doing back here. So like I mentioned, right over here in this corner is that area where it was very slushy. We have a lot of problems going on in this corner right here. You could kind of see right in this corner, he had a whole bunch of pipes literally connecting to this one downspout. And it was a big problem. I mean, look, that's how bad it is. The issue is he obviously here in the Northeast, depending wherever you are, we got basements here. So there's sump pumps in the basement, and he had his pretty much the exit for the sump pump going into one pipe, and the other sump pump was pretty much, they were all just connecting into like one little corner, and it was literally just flooding the entire thing. So we're basically rerouting everything. Everything's gonna be its own line and run its own route. That sump pump is gonna drain pretty much one place completely on its own. The other sump pump is gonna drain one place as well, completely on its own. And to help with the surface water as well, we're doing 2 French drains, 18 by 18 holes. We're gonna put a 4-inch pipe, holes facing down, of course, fill it with gravel, and that's basically it. Este lo vas a tirar solo, entonces. Tomar una foto para decir. Entonces echarle agua a ese tubo y llega ya.
Ajá.
Sí, ese conectado está. ¿Para dónde iba el tubo ese?
Para ningún lado no habíamos hallado tubo, para allá no habíamos tubo tampoco.
Y allá lo más bajo, por eso se le posaba todo el agua ahí. Este va aquí. Este conecta aquí. Ajá. Pero le van a poner salida.
Sí, ya le pusimos ya.
Oh, entonces va a estar bien.
La salida del canal, ya le pusimos.
Oh. ¿Pero ese tubo tiene hoyos o no? ¿Ese? ¿O sin hoyos? Oh, vaya, los de los canales sin hoyos.
Sin hoyos, ese es
Oh.
perfecto.
Ok.
Y el otro, ese para arriba sí tiene hoyos.
Oh, ok.
Pero allá le puse tapadera yo a ese del agua, el canal, y se lo quité porque se llena de agua.
Oh, sí.
No levanta la pitoreta,
Oh.
puesta, mejor se lo quité.
Ok.
Entonces le pusimos a la de la bomba, pero yo creo que se la voy a quitar mejor porque se queda el agua.
Póngale los hoyos para abajo. El tubo tiene que tener los hoyos para abajo. Póngale así, uno arriba, uno abajo, así para el lado. No ha salido la señora. O ese tapón decís que le vas a quitar.
Ajá, ustedes tapón para que los animales no se entren.
Ujú.
Pero el problema está que ahí se queda lleno el tubo otra vez. Entonces para la bomba está bueno. El problema que está que en el invierno se friza esa agua ahí.
Oh, sí.
Ajá, entonces va a ser problema. Así que mejor lo dejamos tapado.
Sí, me va a poner destapado. O le puedo poner el tubo sin codo para que solo lo tire.
Es correcto que se quede.
Sí.
Si llueve duro en una nevada y se llena de agua, vas a querer tirarla. Si tienes el tapón ahí, el agua no va a salir.
Que lo calentamos para que cerrara, pues ese sí
Entonces,
se puede.
Sí, le
Ajá.
podemos dar vuelta para abajo. Sí, es
Que
cierto.
quede para abajo, así,
Ajá,
para
para
que
abajo.
quede el agua.
Para abajo le vamos a dejar entonces, cierto. Eso sí, ahí sí.
O por un lado también.
So basically what we have going on right now is we dug a trench. There's fabric pretty much underneath it. We're running a perforated PVC pipe, and then we're wrapping that again in fabric. And then this right here is gonna get filled with that stone that I showed you guys there earlier, and that's pretty much gonna collect all the surface water. This is what is a French drain. So, I mean, like I showed you guys, look at all this surface water. And a lot of the problem is because he has all his gutters, his downspouts, pretty much all connected with no exit. So it was pretty much coming here to the lowest point and just pooling this entire area, just literally flooding this entire thing. So cool little job. Definitely fun. A lot of mud, but no equipment has to be done by hand because we would make a bigger mess with an excavator here. So also wood paneled fence for us to remove this gate here. It'll be a disaster. So pretty much dug by hand. Anyways, it's a one-day job by hand, so no big deal. But let me show you guys what this guy pretty much has going on over here. All of his gutters, his downspouts, they're all connected, as you guys can see right here. Pretty much that one there as well. They just have literally everything connected, and who knows where the exit pipe is, who knows if any of these things are even still good, and that whole thing is flooding. All his sump pump exits, he was shooting into the same exact pipe as his gutters, his downspout, so it's just creating a big problem. So everything's gonna have its own exit, and problem solved. So we have a few more small jobs over the next few weeks that we have lined up. Definitely gonna be bringing you guys along for the ride, just showing you guys what we do, documenting the life of a landscape business owner. So let's go ahead and check out the next one. They told me I needed a platinum. Esto. So what's up, guys? We're here on site of my latest project. 2,700 square feet of pavers, pool coping, pool tile, everything. So we're demoing now. Got the dumpster here. Got some shirts for the guys that I'm gonna throw in the truck. Got my construction trailer here. Got my my 350 clean as always. Really nice neighborhood over here though. You can see pretty big properties. We do not mow. We do not maintain this property just yet, but we will pretty much as soon as we finish the project. I'm gonna tell them, hey, we're gonna take over the maintenance. 20-yard dumpster here for concrete pavers. As you guys can see, it's about, I'd say like 30% full. The reason that I have this on site is because we have 2,700 square feet of pavers going in, about 1,700 square feet of pavers going out. The best way to make this very efficient is by having my operator here and the guys, you know, loading the skid steer and then coming to the dumpster and just dumping it rather than doing it in truckloads, 4 yards, 5 yards at a time. This should probably be able to haul away pretty much most of it, but I'll still need to get another one here. Small fee of $750 for a 20-yard concrete dumpster container. So, I mean, I think personally it's way better than going to the town dump 10 times to try to get rid of, you know, 40 yards or even going 5 times. You know, that's an hour drive to pretty much pay $750 for a container to just be here all day. And you're not wasting any fuel, you're not putting any stress on your trucks or anything like that. So let's go out back, let's see what's going on. The dog's in the way of the road. Best time would probably go to have it all So currently, as you guys can see behind me, as you guys just saw, the skid steers here. We're demoing the entire thing. Tile and coping is completely off. Got the new tile here already. This is what the homeowner picked. It's a 6x6 dark blue, royal blue tile with some black, some gray in it. So it's gonna look super nice. We're gonna be doing the tile tomorrow. And then we're gonna be doing the coping pretty much as soon as we're done with that. We're gonna get started on the steps over there. We're gonna be demoing that here today as well. But as you guys, just to show you guys what's going on, right? Our dumpster is back here, right? And then obviously this entire pool is pavers. And the reason that we're working from pretty much from the back to the front is so we're not making a crazy mess with the skid steer, damaging the base that's already down here, right? So we're pretty much working from the back to the front. As you guys can see, look at how clean we're keeping it, right? We're pretty much just making our way out. Super cool, super clean. And that's basically it. We're gonna be getting started on the tile. We got to demo all of this. All these pavers that you guys see is gonna be completely gone. It's gonna be all brand new. So I'm definitely excited to see the finished product for that. After that, we're gonna be coming in with some landscaping, some lighting, all that good stuff. So when it's all done, we're gonna do a final walkthrough video and show you guys how this thing came out. So definitely stay tuned for that. All right, guys, so in that last clip, you guys saw that the stairs were still completely put together. I went to 7-Eleven real quick because I needed some energy. I needed an energy drink. Come back and they're gone. So that's basically what we got going on for the demo. As you guys can see, we're moving pretty good. Just to show you guys, we're going out the backyard, and the reason that we're doing that is because I'm trying to pretty much avoid as much of a mess as possible. Like, we're extending this area here with pavers anyways. We were originally gonna go through there, which is basically where the gate to the backyard is. And then we were planning on going here through the side. And ultimately we decided to just go back through here. And it's just gonna keep everything much cleaner and nicer. Like, we're gonna be replacing all these pavers here anyways. Although it is in my contract, you know, that we're not responsible for any damages to the driveway, I still try to, and you should still try to avoid, you know, having equipment on it. Just avoid much more liability, right? So that's basically what we're doing. So basically that was the original plan. Then this was plan B, right? This is where I thought we were going, and then I showed up today. The guys decided they were just gonna go out the back, pulled back the chain link fence, which is actually much easier to remove than the post. The chain link fence is super easy to remove, and we're basically just going all the way around and dumping it right into this dumpster. I'd say we have about 50% of it in the dumpster already. So let's see. We're definitely gonna need another dumpster. As you guys can see, a lot has already been put in here. So really great idea for jobs like this. I remember last year in the beginning of the year, I did something very similar to this. I did I believe it was like 1,800 square foot, new walkway, new back patio, the whole 9 yards. And we did the same exact thing. And I wasn't planning on doing it. And I had estimated to haul everything away from myself. And I estimated like 2.5 days of demo. I got 2 dumpsters there. I got 2 dumpsters there at that job. The guys were literally done with the demo by like 2 o'clock. And then ever since then, that's when I learned my lesson. I was like, yo, get the dumpsters. Like, they're cheap enough to get them anyways. $750, 20 tons you could put in there, 20 tons. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, and there's a video on the channel about that project. I'll put the link in the description. It's one of the earlier videos when the channel, like, you know, was just starting out. But
it was the first video to do good, though.
It was actually, yeah, it was the first video that ever even did good. I almost quit YouTube, but then that video did good, so I was like, all right, let's keep it going. As you guys could see, we have a lot already done. When I came the other day, the guys had already demoed the pool coping, and up until now, the tile and the pool coping is removed, and they completely scraped off the thin set that was on there. So now what's next is they're gonna basically be scratch coating but literally with a saw, because our thin set needs to be able to bond with the existing concrete. So that's going to be happening tomorrow. We're going to be doing the tile tomorrow, the coping, then on thereafter, and then a lot of other cool stuff. Got to drain the hot tub. Hot tub's going to a new location. Got to get rid of that gazebo over there as well. And that's basically it. Nothing is staying besides this tree. We're going to try to save this guy right here. The homeowner actually wanted to move it, but maybe I should tell him that we should keep it and maybe just put some pavers around it or something. I don't know yet. This is a really cool guy, very nice homeowner. He's kind of like, yeah, like, you know, whatever looks nicer, you know what I mean? If I want to switch around the paver color or the format or the borders, he's okay with it, because he's like, yo, whatever will look good, just do it. Don't worry about it. I got you. So we got a few more days left on this job. I'm thinking about 10 working days. Forecast looks clear. We haven't been able to start this project for some time because it's literally been raining 4 times a week for the last 6 weeks. It's been crazy. So clear weather from here on out. Super excited because we're gonna basically be able to work every day with no weather delays, and we'll just get this thing done. So things are gonna move on very fast. While we're doing the tile, and the coping, we're gonna get started on those steps, and that is the hardest thing to do out of everything here. After that, pretty much our grade is pretty set, because we're gonna be going based off of the existing patio, the existing level. So we just gotta extend it and add our base wherever we are doing that, and then that's basically it. We're gonna be laying pavers. We'll be done. I'd say we'll probably lay pavers in like 2-3 days, because it is like 2,700 square feet. I'm gonna rent a vacuum because it's a big 2x3 slabs, and those things are heavy. Those things are heavy. So typically we could probably lay like 1,000 square feet a day. If we rent a vacuum, we could probably do more, but let's see. Man, something crazy just happened. Well, it's not that crazy. We're mowing one of my commercial sites, and one of the guys calls me and he's like, oh, ICE is here. And I'm like, what? And I was like, yeah. He's like, oh, ICE is here. I guess they're looking for somebody. And all my guys are legit, but you know, with everything going on nowadays, ICE is picking up, anybody. I don't really know. I don't really pay attention to that stuff, to be quite honest with you. But I was like, hey, just stop working. I'm on my way now. So I came straight here, because I was just gonna ask ICE, like, if it was them, like, yo, who you guys looking for? Like, what do you guys need? I don't know if you're allowed to do that, but I'm a legal U.S. citizen, so I'm not afraid of it. Showed up, and it turns out to be they're just evicting somebody. So a little bit of a false alarm. But here in the Rockland County area today, I've been getting a lot of calls that ICE is very heavy patrolling and looking for people today. Not sure what's going on. All my guys are legit. They're all residents of the United States, but I've heard stories of like people getting their residencies like terminated or removed. I don't even know how that works, to be honest. I don't, but I've heard some crazy stories and stuff like that. So I said, yo, just stop working, like, let me go over there and just see what's going on. It's Friday, payday. Got to get payment to the guys. We're here at one of my commercial sites, and I think that they're done mowing already. Bro, where the fuck are these guys?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person...
I wonder if they're done mowing, though, because the mowers are loaded up on the trailer. All right, did you guys do the 35? Okay, cool. Go out to the road so I can give you the check. ¿Ya estuvo?
Ya, nos vemos.
Okay.
Están terminando de seguridad abajo, ok, ahorita.
¿Y hicieron lo que le mandé?
Ya.
Okay. Damn.
Another one.
Oh, there he is. What's up? You guys should be able to finish the houses.
Well, now we got 17.
Why?
Your dad said 1-3 in Spring Valley are every week now.
You'll be able to finish, though.
Yeah, no. Well, it's all also about the Dogger's machines at like 40.
We should be all right. Ya casi.
Ya mero.
Ya estuvo, entonces. Sí. Vamos a hacer un par de casas, a ver si las terminamos, y ahí estuvo.
¿Sí?
Ajá. So we're wrapping up the week here. Friday, it's payday. Going around on a manhunt for the guys, trying to get them paid. It was actually a pretty good week. We're here at one of the commercial sites that typically takes 2 days to mow. We mowed it in a day and a half. So when we're done here, we're gonna go jump on some of the residential properties that we have, and we're gonna, continue mowing for the rest of the day. We'll be back to work again tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a lot of masonry and landscaping related stuff to do, a lot of little small tasks to get done. So we'll be doing that then. Right now we're going over to an estimate for a retaining wall that just came in. Lead came in today, literally 30 minutes ago. Scheduled the estimate for an hour later at 1 p.m. So we're gonna head over there right now and we're gonna see what they're looking to do. From what I know is it's a retaining wall. It's a decent sized retaining wall. So let's see. So we've been running Google Ads this year and it has been very fruitful. It's been amazing. At least 5 calls a day from Google. And when it really, really ramps up, it turns into like 30, like back to back. It gets crazy. So it's been a blessing. I'm happy because we're getting a lot of work, a ton of work. And I'm always super thankful for that. For those of you guys who are not running Google Ads yet, make sure you do, especially if you're in season, especially if you have the capacity for it. Even just a little bit, right? Even just a little bit. You never know what opportunity may come across the table. So make sure you guys are doing that. If you guys don't have an ad agency that could do it for you guys, hit me up. I'll connect you with my guy and he'll get you taken care of. Anyways, right now we're going over to an estimate. Estimate is scheduled for 1 p.m. Came through from Google literally 30 minutes ago. We're gonna head over there right now. After that, my assistant Brielle had a car breakdown today. So I'm gonna go and be a nice boss and check it out for her. Even though I'm a retired mechanic, I'm gonna see if maybe I pull those skills out the bag, for the one time, help her out. So we're gonna go check that out. After that, we're going to my job that I recently posted, that I recently made a video on. Make sure you guys check that out. It's on the channel now. It's 2,700 square feet of pavers. Got my guys there excavating now and doing the tile around the pool for the rest of the day. And then what's on the schedule is basically we got other things to do tomorrow, and we'll be back on that job Monday for the pool coping. If you're wondering why we're not gonna be there tomorrow, the homeowner's religious and we're not allowed to work there on Saturdays. So we're gonna go and take our labor force elsewhere to make more money elsewhere. So let's hit that estimate first. So we just finished up with that estimate, met with the client, went on site. It's a 100-foot long retaining wall by about 3.5 feet high. I told them more or less what the price range would be. It's gonna be anywhere from $22,000 to $27,000, depending on the materials that we go with and everything like that. I said, man, like he currently has a railroad tie retaining wall that's tipping over, falling over, rotting, everything. So I said, bro, we gotta come in here. We gotta do a brand new retaining wall. We gotta do drainage behind the wall. We gotta do geogrid. We gotta do the whole wash and set. So he was like, all right, cool. Send over the estimate. So that's basically what we're gonna be doing now. I sent over the numbers to my assistant. She's gonna be sending that over and we'll wait for a response. Typically we'll follow up in about 3 days and then another 3 days after that. What we like to do is every 3 to 4 days until the customer or client tells us to fuck off. That's the way that we roll. And as far as the rest of the day, not much more estimates. Typically my Fridays, I like to keep them pretty chill, pretty casual. I like to load up my estimates earlier in the week. That's just the way that I roll. It's a lot easier for me. It doesn't always have to feel like I'm being sucked into the business, right? So again, that's just how I roll. Anyways, we're here. My assistant's car broke down this morning. And if you don't know, I used to be a mechanic. I used to be a tech at BMW for a couple years before I started the landscape company here. So we're gonna check it out for her, see what's going on, see if maybe we could help her out, keep it as less costly for her as possible. So, bro, she has no pad.
Where?
She has no pad.
I know. That's what I said.
No, bro, she has no brake pad. No, like the brake pad
wait
is
a minute.
gone. Oh, wait. Yo, this is such a girl thing.
Yeah.
Nah, like she has no brake pad, like at all.
Yeah, I
Bro,
know.
the
Yeah, I
brake pad is
know.
completely missing. She's gonna need
know.
new rotors. Like she wore down the brake pad so low that it basically just
Snapped off.
broke,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
exploded basically, and she's just riding on the rotor. You know, when you're running a company, you have employees, and when you're a nice guy, you care about your people. She was running late this morning. I asked her what happened, and she was telling me something, a whole bunch of stuff with her car, and I have some experience in this, obviously, so I want to make sure I could help her out as much as possible, keep it as inexpensive as I can for her. So if you're running a company, make sure you take care of your people. I had some of my employees, one of my employees recently moved. He said, hey bro, could I use the truck to move? I said, bro, take it, no problem, bro. Last time, one of my employees, his car broke down and he couldn't get back and forth from work. I said, bro, take a truck, like no problem. So take care of your people. All right guys, so we're here on one of my other job sites. It's Friday, so just going around doing my rounds, checking in with everybody, making sure everybody is good. So let's see what's going on. Let's make sure everything is good. So we got to get rid of the stone dust here. We're going to be getting rid of it with our excavator. We've already made our extension here. Looks like a lot of connections going on over here. These are all sprinklers. Oh yeah. We're going to have to repair right here. This is going to be the hot tub, the new hot tub area. And as we were excavating, obviously when you're excavating, you can't completely tell everything that's going to be underground. So you do your best to try, to try and figure out, or try to be careful at least, right? So hit a sprinkler line, that's gonna have to be repaired. So I always tell the guys, keep everything exposed so we know where it is, we know where it goes, and then we just get it fixed and that's it. We've extended the area of where the new pavers are gonna go, which as you guys could see, it's pretty big. Right now, doing the tile work over here. So that's the tile work. This is the tile work that we're doing. Very simple, very straightforward. Let's go over here. It's my laser level right here. They were probably shooting elevations, just trying to see what's going on, what our final grade's gonna be. And that's basically it. Got my excavator here, got my skid steer here, got a lot of things. Got my trailer out there, right? But this is what we used to excavate all of this and pretty much get all that done and situated, right? So as of now, tiles going in. We've pretty much this morning, we excavated where our new patio is going to pretty much end. We're gonna finish up the tile work, hopefully today, and then we'll be starting the coping there on after. After that, we're gonna be working on the steps over there in the corner by the back door over there. And we're just gonna keep pushing this project forward. Love projects like this because it's very open, very open. As you guys could see, we could fit all of our equipment here. Got my excavator back here, have my skid steer here, and we're just gonna make it happen. So love doing projects like this. This is the tile that we're doing here. He started over here this morning. Looks good, looking good. So he's gotta just clean it. He's gonna finish up in that corner, and that's basically it. So dumpster here is, oh, my trailer's here. So I got my trailer here. That's the trailer that hauls my equipment. Got my construction trailer here, obviously. And dumpster was $750. Guys, I thought I was gonna need 3 of them. We needed 1. So I'm in the green. If you don't know what Coat Steakhouse is, because I save money, I'm gonna go there. That dumpster's ready to go. Let me actually let Brielle know. Let them know to pick it up. They already charged me anyways, might as well just pick it up. Excavators, like, I try to keep them pretty clean. Look, this machine it's 3 years old. Seat looks like perfect. I have a shirt over the thing to try to protect it as much as possible. I try to get it detailed every 2 weeks. But look, this is my skid steer. Same thing, interior, pretty clean. I'm just joking. Try to get them washed like every 2 weeks or once a month at least. So just try to keep them like, in the best shape possible. It's over $200,000 right here. I could trade this in for a Lamborghini, but I can't because then I'm not gonna make any money. So, I gotta take care of them. If you're gonna get into the hardscape industry, I recommend landscape industry, I recommend excavator. Because you could do everything with an excavator. You could dig trenches, you could drainage, all that stuff, excavator, and then you get a skid steer. That's the way that we did it. So we're here on site on one of my latest projects, 2,700 square feet of pavers. We're doing the tile, we're doing the coping, wall block is on the way, and let me just show you guys what we got going on. We're gonna show you guys what we got going on back there. Got a crew here heading out, going to another job, and then we're also gonna pop in and check out my maintenance crew. Got some plants, got a whole bunch of things here that we're gonna be doing. Squeezed everything we could into this truck. All right guys, so we have site one here delivering some material. This is gonna be for the back steps that is out back, coming out the back door into the pool area. This is Cambridge. Let me see if I could show you guys what this block looks like. So this is Cambridge Sigma 8-inch wall block. This is the new smooth wall that they basically, I think they came out with, I think late last year, but it's new. It's basically like the Teco block G-Force wall. Super clean block, looks very, very nice. Obviously a lot more modern than the traditional split face stuff, so super cool. Let's see. Actually, when he drops one of these corners, we'll take a look. So, but we're here on the site. Got a lot of things here to do today. We've been getting rained out the past few days, so you know, we're just doing what we can to make it happen. But we're pretty much all set here. Gonna bring in some more base. We're gonna finish up the tile work, start the coping. Coping is right here, delivered and on site. Cambridge as well. We got full skid and half a skid right here. That is all we need for the pool here. So tile all the way around. Tile will be finished up today. So as of now, we got the tile going in, pretty much all finished up here on this side. We got that little corner over there, steps going right in that area, and we have our Portland already here on site, good to go for our coping. Only thing we need is sand. We're going to be picking that up here shortly, and that's basically it. That's basically it here. That's what we got going on. So just to explain to you guys in a little bit more structured way, we're going to be bringing in some base today because we basically extended the patio, so we got to add some base in those areas. Then we're going to be finishing up the tile. We're going to be getting started on the coping, and then from there we're going to be doing other things. So this is the Cambridge Sigma 8-inch smooth wall. So these are obviously the regular blocks. They're hollow. And then we got a couple corners here because we need everything to look nice and clean. But take a look at this. Super nice, super clean. Like I said, I think Cambridge just came out with this. It has really not been around for a long time, but I know Teco block was killing it with this block, and Cambridge basically said, nah bro, we're gonna copy the style and make some more money. So Cambridge here in my area at least sells a lot of material. So all these other companies that are, you know, selling around here, it's hard for them to keep up with Cambridge because Cambridge does like commercials and all that stuff. So super cool though. As you guys can see, property I'm on, nice little Porsche there, another little Tesla 7 Series Cybertruck, 2 Porsches in the garage. This homeowner's a very nice guy. I believe he owns like a dental company or something like that, so he's definitely got some money. He's loaded, this guy, but very, very cool guy. But just to show you guys a little bit about what we got going on, we're going to be finishing up the tile work right here. We're going to be getting started on the coping, and then we're going to be bringing in some base as well because we need to, you know, fix the base, add base. And then the wall block that I just showed you guys is for the steps over here in this corner. And obviously we got the supervisor here on site back there. He's just chilling. He's on his 10-minute union break, and this guy over here is just making sure everybody got PPE on. All right, so now we're heading over to the next job site. the crew that basically went ahead of me. I was showing you guys all the plants and all the tools they had in the truck. So I'm gonna go meet up with them, show them what they have to do. They know what to do as soon as they get there, but just finished up here with the homeowner. Gonna shoot over there, let them know what needs to be done, how we got to do it, what we're gonna be doing. That way I could limit myself from going back to that site, because it's a small job. It's only like a $15,000 project, $14,000 project, somewhere around there. So I don't want to visit that site too many times. We'll probably be done there in about 2-3 days tops. I got some planting to do, some pavers to do, very small section, like 100 square feet, some trimming, and that's basically it. So shooting over there now. And for those of you guys who are wondering, I got right here. I got a cut on my face, got a cut over here on my arm. I already stopped by CVS, picked up some alcohol pads, some Neosporin. I basically put a trimmer on the truck, like leaning, one of the long ones, and it could have been a lot worse. I was throwing stuff into the truck. I guess with the vibration, it eventually just fell, and I was standing in the perfect spot, hit my face, and then hit my arm. But it could have been a lot worse. I could have buck 50'd my whole face, and it would have just been bad. It would have been a very bad day for me. So lesson learned, be a lot more conscious and a lot more careful about where I put, the tools or just anything. Like that could have been a lot worse. I could have taken out my eye, like just anything. So even at this level, you go through stupid shit like that, and you just gotta try to be careful, man, because it could have been a guy, one of my guys. It could have been a new hire who was looking for an opportunity to sue me, whatever. It could be a million different things. So glad it happened to me. Glad I'm okay, but we're moving on. So catch you guys at the job site. So we're here on the next job. We are in Glen Rock, New Jersey. And let me just show you guys what we're doing here. So we did a pretty aggressive trim here on the bushes and the shrubs here below. Homeowner asked us to chop a little bit more here by the house, just so the branches aren't touching the house. They're going to be redoing this landscaping next year anyways, but they just want it cleaned up as much as possible for this year anyways. So took care of that. As you guys could see how much we trimmed, it was a lot to trim. Pretty overgrown stuff. Show you guys what we're planting. So I planted these 3 bushes here, these hydrangeas along the driveway, pulled these little bad boys out. So pretty much they're gonna have some color here along the driveway all summer long when they come in. Moving along to the back, got some roses, Blue Point junipers. As you guys can see, these guys are pretty big. These are 7 gallons, about 5 to 6 foot Blue Point junipers going in here. We got 8 of them going in, and then we also did some boxwoods right down here. We're going to be putting these in right here as well, and some more trimming back here. As you guys could see, we went pretty crazy with the trimmer. Trimmed up that bush, trimmed up this bush. It was touching their new fence here, and right in this area we're going to be doing a little bit of a paver patio. It's going to be for basically like a little grill area and just another landing down here. So we're going to come off 4 feet off the deck, and then we're pretty much going to go straight. So this entire thing is going to be pavers. They're going to have their grill here, smoker, the whole cooking shebang right over here. And that's why we went ahead and up here trimmed these trees and these bushes, trimmed these trees here. So, for safety when they're cooking and anything like that, it's not getting too crazy here. Will probably be a very awesome place to cook though, because you could see like still in that area, there's a lot of shade right now. So you're not going to be burning, while you're cooking over there. And then that big old tree right up there, their dining table or their outside eating table was right over there. So we moved it, trimmed up that tree there as well, so they could be able to sit under there comfortably. It was literally like barely clearing. It was like only 2 feet above the railing, so it was uncomfortable to get in there. And that's basically it. Once we finish up the pavers, the planting, we're gonna mulch it. And then right in this area where I'm standing, because the pitch is pretty rough off of the deck, can't really see it on camera to be quite honest with you, but it's relatively aggressive. So we're gonna add some soil, we're gonna grade it out, and then we're supposed to do seed and, you know, hay, topsoil, all that good stuff, but it's already June. This project got delayed, not because of us. The deck steps had to go in before we were able to do the patio, and then also the fence, the gate over here obviously had to go in before we did any of the landscaping, because we would have just been guessing. So the deck guys were finally able to finish a couple weeks ago, and then the fence guys finished I think like 3 or 4 days ago. So that's why we're here now, taking care of it, and overall it's coming out pretty sweet. Got some Belgian block here too, which is pretty much just gonna go flat like a paver all the way right here in this section, just to kind of create like some division, just a little bit of a design, like make it look a little more unique, a little nicer. So we're pretty much gonna lay it flat following the Belgian block, and that's basically it. So guys are gonna be here working for pretty much the rest of the day. All the planting's gonna go in. As you can see, all the planting in the front's gonna go in. The back, the boxwood's already in, and that's it. Got my guy here cleaning up, and we're gonna be hauling all of this stuff away. Truck here obviously close to the street. People can see the logo, people can see, you know, what we're doing, and hopefully reach out for some more work. But anyways, I gotta keep it moving. Gotta go check out the other job site, and then I'm gonna stop by the mowing guys and see how they're doing. So we're here, mowing crew's out here making it happen. You guys can see, got the mower coming down over there. It's my other mower right here, all electric, Greenworks. As I've mentioned before, nice mowers. I do not recommend anybody buy them, to be completely honest with you. I got them for free. These specific ones, I got these for free. These are like $25,000, $30,000 a piece. I do not recommend them. If you don't have a shop, if you don't have somewhere to charge them every single night and evening comfortably, and if the area that you're in is not like pushing for you to have electric mowers, don't do it. It's just it just can't keep up, like the durability. We beat the hell out of them. We're mowing 6 days a week. Those mowers have been through some pain, and we've had gas mowers for a really long time, and those have kept up no matter what. So I'm adding another maintenance crew this coming season. Well, next year I'm going to be building out the truck and trailer this winter, and we're going to go full all gas. The only thing that we're going to do electric, which I recommend, are the weed whackers, the trimmers, which again, if you don't have somewhere to comfortably charge them, don't do it. But we're going to go trimmers electric, weed whackers electric. We're going to have a backpack that'll be electric for like regular mowing, so you're not cranking a mower, pretty much cranking a blower you know, weekly. It just gets annoying. So we're gonna have an electric blower for like just regular mowing on a weekly basis. But yo, what's up, bro? How's it going?
Yeah, fucking honestly, your brother shouldn't have left us.
Where'd he go?
He went to go do the tire on this. This could have waited, I feel like.
I told him that.
But anyway, even if he was here now, shit's on 30%.
Wait, so what's wrong with the tire?
It's not this one. It's the other one. Yeah,
On which one? On that CJ's?
Yeah, but I patched it. So
Oh.
I filled it up with air and I put like 3 plugs inside of it.
So why the fuck would he go?
But this one, I mean, this is the machine on 35. 36.
All right.
But we got a big ass house next.
Which one's next?
The one with like the river in the back.
Oh, 15 Orchard?
I think so, yeah.
Oh. All right. I'll probably just have to go and jump and help you guys in.
Yeah, so what I was gonna
Because
do,
you guys you guys will probably spend too much time there.
Yeah, if we had help there, that might.
Yeah. All right.
We
so
might be able to get those 10 done today. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Brother wanted us to do 10 after that, so that was 1. This was 2. Yeah, 1, 2, and then from here. So.
All right.
And he also wants us to do your crib, but I don't see that being possible.
Yeah. Probably at the end of the day. Oh, the trailer tire, yeah. We should be getting our trailer back this week. So nah, it's fine. Do what you gotta do. Major problems on the maintenance side of things. What I was trying to get to was my trailer, one of my maintenance trailers, broken axle. Yeah, literally broken axle. Crazy. I don't even know. I never even seen. I've been in this industry. I've been in this business like 45 years. Never even seen something like that. So broken axle. It's like 3 weeks out. That was 3 weeks ago. We should hopefully be getting it this week and finally moving on the road. But we're having a lot of mower problems, flat tire problems. Like it's just so annoying. All right, guys. So we're on our way right now to one of my maintenance properties. I'm a little upset because one of my machines got stuck, and 10 minutes ago I just lost $30. So it's just like the universe is just wants to just test me today. So what this property in specific, it basically has like a swamp land in the back. I don't know why they decided to try and cut it. Like, it gets stuck every single time, and then this time it's just worse. I don't know. They can't get it out, so now I'm here. We're gonna try to figure out if we could push this shit out or pull it out or something, but it's just so annoying because now we've been here for an hour. We can't continue, well, this specific maintenance route can't continue mowing because we're literally stuck here with this machine just, God, oh shit, what the fuck? Yo, everything is just testing me today, bro. Fuck this car too. Go around. Why'd you guys even fucking try to cut it?
They try to cut it. Because the machine gets somewhere and then it fucking slides its way all the way over here.
We're just probably not gonna be able to mow this guy's shit then, I guess.
You get on it.
Nah.
Huh?
Nah. Hold on. Not yet. Let me try to get the tires to move. Go. I'm just not trying to add weight to the machine. God damn. We're just not gonna be able to cut it when it rains. If there's any rain or anything, we're just not gonna be able to cut it. We're not spraying. We can't spray. You have Q4, right? No, we're not spraying this shit. It's raining. You can't fucking spray.